Hi, Ricky Parikh from the Daily Colonial. How do you plan to leverage GW's location? During the whole process, there was discussion about taking advantage of location in the heart of D.C. So how do you plan to leverage that, and what do you plan to do?
Well, as I indicated a moment ago, I think the resources, cultural and intellectual resources, are unrivaled. Opportunities for students to participate as interns, to serve as volunteers in the community. I know a great deal of that is already going on, and I think what's most important for someone coming into an institution is not to reinvent the wheel by bringing things from another institution and saying, let's try this, because I need to find out what's already going on here. I know there's a tremendous amount of activity. I know it's been a strong emphasis and priority of the institution as it has developed. And so all I can tell you is that is a tremendous attraction of this position, is to be able to have those resources available. I'm sure there is more to be done. One of my focuses, and it's a little unusual for a provost, but one of the things I've focused on as provost at Johns Hopkins has been the involvement of the university with the community, which I see as very much a matter of developing partnerships with the community, both to the benefit of the institution and also in service to the community. And by community, in this case, we mean the nation's capital, but also the greater metropolitan region. I think there's a great deal we can do with the 100-acre campus that the university owns in Loudoun County, Virginia. There is I think the extraordinary opportunity for the residential setting that we have through the Mount Vernon campus. I was able to visit all those campuses and begin to get a sense of what the possibilities may be. But it would not be appropriate for me right now to jump to any conclusions on any of those questions. I really need to learn what's going on. What I can tell you is I have a passionate interest in developing the relations between the university and the community, provided I'm doing that in ways that reflect the faculty's interests, the strength of the faculty, the opportunities that those open up, and indeed what I have found to be the case is that the involvement in students in everything we do, whether it's looking at issues at Johns Hopkins like urban health, which has been a particular focus of mine, to engage the students in that process, they really provide the glue that kind of holds the whole effort together. And so I think it's critical that I spend a good deal of time learning what those opportunities are. I know a certain amount about Washington, D.C., but I'll be spending a lot more time here in the coming months. And it clearly is a real draw. I really would like to see GW continue to become the magnet it has become internationally for students and faculty. This should be the destination that people think of across a range of technical and liberal arts and policy issues. And I think we have that capacity. We've begun to develop it, but I'm sure there's more to do. And the reason I'm sure of that is because I read those forum reports, and that was what everybody was telling me. And that's the consistent message I've heard from President Trachtenberg when I had an opportunity to speak with him, from the members of the search committee, from the faculty consultative committee. Everyone has a sense that we're poised to do more to maximize the benefits of those connections.